here, and today we're unboxing some more video game items. Oh, video games! Oh, me love video games! Pew, 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 pew! Yep, that's right, Zombie Steve. And this time, we've got some really cool video game keychains. Oh! Now, ever since we got these in the mail a couple days ago, oh, I couldn't wait to open these things up because they look awesome. They're video game cabinets, kind of like these keychains we opened up by the tiny arcade. The only difference is you can play these, but these you don't play. Nope. These are actually little toys that are also arcade cabinets made by Midway Games back in the 1980s. Oh, cool. If we look at the back of the package here, we see in these blind bags, there's, let's see, 9 regular ones to collect and 2 exclusive ones to collect. Oh, neato. So, let's get to unboxing because I want to see what these things look like and feel like. Okay, so the first keychain we have here, oh, Rampage! Oh, yes, they just had a movie come out. Oh, man, I just love me some Rampage, and this thing is awesome. Look at this. A little arcade cabinet made out of, I think it's like a hard rubber plastic. Well, it doesn't break or anything, so that's cool. And it's on a keychain, so we can put it on our backpack. But as for the keychain itself, this thing looks great. Look at this. We've got the marquee up top, which says Rampage, and all the little monsters around it. Oh, that's cool. There's a little screen with the still from the video game on there. That's awesome. And then we got 3 joysticks, which, oh, these are all nice and rubbery. That's cool. And then down below we get the coin slot. Yeah, can't put a coin in there, but, well, that'd be just silly. And then if we turn this to the side, I think there was actual side art on these arcade cabinets. Maybe they couldn't get the permission to reprint those, but, well, it still looks good because it says Rampage and it has all the joysticks and, yep, looks just like the arcade game. And if you're wondering what the video game looks like, oh man, this game was a lot of fun. You can control one of 3 monsters and kind of terrorize the city, knock down buildings, even eat people, smash cars. Yep, it was a really cool video game that actually made it into a movie recently. And that movie was really fun too. Oh man, gotta like you some Rampage. Alright, so we have 1 arcade cabinet down and 100 more to find. Okay, so let's open up this one. Let's see what video game we get this time. Okay, let's see. Oh, Spy Hunter. Oh, I remember that game. Ha! And this was a crazy game too. Gotta like old Spy Hunter. This was kind of like a James Bond type game where you drive around in a spy car. Oh man, shoot up all the enemies too. Oh, it was a lot of fun. Now this one looks a little bit different from the Rampage cabinet because, well, this one has some side panels on it. So yeah, that looks pretty cool and different. And then there's the side art, that's cool. We got a screen from the video game, and a joystick, and the wheel. Oh, that's cool. A little nice touch there. And if you're wondering what this game's all about, well, like I said, yep, you drive around a spy car and shoot up the enemies, and you keep going and going, trying to rack up all kinds of points by destroying the enemy. And this was a pretty fun game that I like to play, well, until you blow up a billion times, which was easy to do. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Get out another package here. And see what we get this time. And it's a game of, ooh, Gauntlet. Oh, yeah, I remember Gauntlet. Boy, talk about a classic. Gauntlet was crazy because I think it was one of the very first 4-player games they ever made. And if you look at this little part down here where the joysticks are supposed to go, well, this little arcade cabinet has 2, but there's supposed to be actually 4. And they probably couldn't fit them on there, but each little color here, as you can see there's 4 colors, had its own joystick where you can control each character of the game. And yep, it has the Gauntlet logo up top. We have a screen from the actual game. Let's look at the side art here. Oh man, that's awesome, look at that. You've got all the skeleton enemies and the good guys in the bottom. Oh man, what a great looking cabinet that this turned out to be. And yep, this is a fun game where you can play 4 players at the same time, going through all kinds of dungeons and killing enemies. Yep, this was a good time to play on this arcade cabinet. Okay, so let's check out another one here. Man, these things are really cool so far. I'm having a lot of fun opening these. Okay, let's see. Arcade cabinet number 4. And whoops, almost dropped it. And this time we have the video game of Tamper. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, this was the game that was in Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, yeah. This was a pretty cool game. Look at this. Yeah, we got 3 joysticks on this one. Up top it says Root Beer Tamper. Oh man, screen from the video game. And then on the side we have the side art. Yep, and there's the bartender from the movie. Ha, I remember that guy. And if you're wondering what this game is all about, well, it's a game where you're a bartender and you're trying to deliver drinks to all the customers. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and open up another one of these things here. Let's see what we get this time. And this is the game of Marble Madness. Yeah, I remember this game. It's not really a popular one, but yeah, I do remember it. And of course, here up top, it says Marble Madness. We have marbles on the side because, well, you play a marble in the game. Now, let's see, we have a screen right there. We have 2 joysticks because there's 2 players in this one. Cool. And as for the side art, maybe they didn't get permission to use the side art? Huh, weird. I remember there actually being side art on the original arcade cabinet, but, oh well, the front looks cool enough. And if you're wondering what this game is about, like I said, you control a marble, and you go through all these obstacle courses to try to reach the end. If you do, well, you go to another obstacle course and do it all over again. And each one gets harder and harder the further you advance in the game. Like I said, it was kind of one of those obscure games, but it's fun nonetheless. Once we put all Marble Madness with the other games we've already opened, wow, looks like we have a nice little collection going. And these things look great side by side with each other. Huh, cool. And let's see if this little package has that bonus one in it. Let's see, come on, give me a bonus one. Nope, not a bonus one. Oh, Joust. Oh man, I used to love this game. But yep, this is a classic video game that really doesn't get too much love anymore. Yep, called Joust. That's cool. We got the art up there. We got the logo there. And then it's a 2-player game, so we got 2 joysticks. That's cool. And on the side, oh neat, we got the jousting ostriches from the game. Yep. Ooh, they're on both sides too. And like I said, in the game, you're fighting each other with ostriches. Yeah, it's pretty fun too. And there's all kinds of enemies to kill, and yep, it's a pretty fun game that, like I said, doesn't really get much love anymore when compared to other classics. All right, let's see, what else can we find in here? Oh, we're opening all kinds of crazy classic games. And this time we get, Gorf. Oh man, I don't remember this one too well, but, all right, there we have the marquee art up there, which is kind of cool. You got all the spacemen and the spaceships in the game. You got a still in the middle. And look at this, got all the art around the screen and one little joystick. That's pretty cool. If we look at the side, yep, we see the spaceships from the game. But this one isn't too special. It's just one of those games where you're flying a spaceship, destroying the enemies. Yep, pretty much cut and dry. And it didn't really make that much of a splash, but that's all right because I'll gladly add this to my collection because, like I said, they look great all together. Oh, yeah. Okay, 7 down, a couple more to go. And this time, let's see, let's get a good one here. And, oh, Paperboy! Oh, I used to love that game. But Paperboy, that was awesome. Look at that logo. Kinda like that. And then, yep, there's a still from the game right there. That's cool. Then we got the joystick. Super cool. I love it. And there's the side art. And, yep, that's how the game originally looked in the arcades. All colorful and bright like that. And if you're wondering what this game is about, you go through town as a paperboy delivering papers. It's your job to put it in their mailbox or on their front doorstep. And then on top of that, you gotta avoid all kinds of obstacles like crazy cars and dogs and all kinds of stuff. Ugh. All right, looks like we're getting towards the end here. And let's see what's in this little package. And this time, we get the game of, ooh, Defender! Oh, now that's another classic game. Yep, and pretty much every arcade I went to had a Defender game, because this was super cool. Yeah, look at that marquee art. We got a logo on the screen, which you can't see too well because it's really dark, but we got a joystick there and all the little buttons. And this game had a lot of buttons, let me tell you. And then, oh, cool, there's the side art for that one. That looks cool. And if you're wondering what this game is about, well, you're a defender of a planet, and you're trying to get all these little guys into a spaceship before all the other ones blow it up and kill them. Oh, yeah. Now, this was a fun game, but boy, let me tell you, it was super hard. And if you're a pro at this game, well, you can get really far on it. And with that, looks like we found all the regular video game cabinets. Oh, neat. Now, all that's left to find are the 2 exclusive ones, which are right there. Exclusive A and B. It doesn't tell us which ones they are. So, Let's see if we've got one right here. Open this up, and oh, cool! It's an exclusive one. This one's Toobin. Oh, cool! I love Toobin. But just check this out. We got the Toobin logo up here. We got a screenshot from the game, and then let's see. We've got some trolls down there. And the center contains 2 kids in an inner tube because, well, that's how the game was. You float around in these things, trying to avoid obstacles and trying to reach the end before you die. Oh man, there's all kinds of crazy things to avoid. Rapids and spikes and all kinds of crazy things. But it made for a fun game though, let me tell you. Ah, good old Toobin. Brings back all kinds of memories. Alright, so it looks like we only have one more bag left. And let's see. I bet it's that other exclusive. I hope it is. Or this is going to be one short review. Okay, and oh my gosh, look at this! Whoa, whoa! It's the other exclusive and it's all gold! Holy cow! Oh, this thing is so cool! It's all gold and super rare, and I found it! Oh yeah! Now the cool thing about this is that, well, it's not a video game, it's all painted gold. And once we put this cool exclusive cabinet with the others, yes! We have all 11 of these awesome video game cabinets that come in these blind box series. And the best part is, each one of these video cabinets look great, especially when you have all of them. And the awesome thing about these game cabinets is they're the perfect size for your Five Nights at Freddy's McFarlane Toys figures. Oh, yes. Alright kids, well there they are, the super cool Midway classic arcade game, Blind Bags, brought to you by Monogram.